Hey guys, Diego here at the University of Utah Football Center to talk to Coach Kyle Whittingham about the 2018 season outlook as well as their new college signee football class. Let's take a look.
Defensive line in particular was a point of emphasis, and we were able to come away with what we feel are really good players at that position. Time will tell, how they turn out. The secondary as well, we added some really good players in the back end, and then we have Jack Tuttle, who's a quarterback that we typically only recruit one quarterback in each class, and he was the guy that we had selected for this particular class, and he was a very high-profile recruit. He had a lot of great offers all across the country. Solomon Enos, a high-profile receiver from Arizona, and a bunch of other guys that we just feel are going to be good additions to our program. Well, first of all, a lot of hard work by the assistant coaches. They're the ones on the front lines of recruiting and going through their geographical areas and finding the student athletes that we need to target and they feel would be a good fit for our program, guys that, and that's an important word for us, is fit. There's a lot that goes into recruiting, but it's not only the type of player you are, but obviously your academics, the kind of person you are, and we put a premium on character in our program, and looking for those high character guys out there that care about their education and obviously are good football players. We always want to make sure that we start in Utah. That's our starting point recruiting wise. We don't want to miss any players in the state. We don't want to, we just want to make sure that we give every player in the state a proper evaluation and make sure that we do our best job in the state of Utah that we can possibly do, and typically that's going to yield anywhere from 3 to 6 or 7 players a year. And like you mentioned, this year we were right there with 5 signees, and there's actually a couple more than that when you talk about the return missionaries that are in-state products as well. That's going to be huge for us. Britton had a tremendous true freshman year a few years ago, and not only as a receiver, but a kickoff returner, a punt returner. He does so many things, and it's going to be great to have him back. Unfortunately, he won't be back in time to participate in spring ball, but he's a proven commodity. We know what his capabilities are, so he's going to spend a couple months training and getting ready for the summer conditioning program, which starts the tail end of May. Cole Fotheringham, yeah, he'll be back as well. He doesn't get back quite as soon as Britt. He's more into May, I believe, is when his return date is. And so he'll jump into the summer conditioning program and be ready to suit up again for us this fall. Yeah, we lost our 2 top tight ends with Harrison Hanley and Siale Fakaloatonga. We lost a lot of production with those guys, not necessarily in receptions, but they were so valuable blocking for us and did such a good job in that area. And we're also great team leaders. Those 2 guys were tremendous leaders for us. So big shoes to fill. But we feel that getting Cole Fotheringham back from the mission, who will fit in as the tight end in the tight end spot, Bapa Falamaka will be returning at that position. Didn't get a whole lot of time last year, but we feel like he's got a bright future, and we just feel that that's a spot that over time should get back up to speed and be very productive for us. Terrell Perriman, haven't talked about him. He's another guy we're excited about from down in Florida. We've had a very good run of Florida prospects join our program, and we hope Terrell's another in that same category. And he's where Solomon is more of an outside receiver, Terrell is more of an inside receiver, a slot guy, and so should give us an added dimension inside with his abilities. No, we're excited about the season. Got a lot of guys returning. Returned 4 of our 5 offensive linemen, where last year it was just the opposite. We lost 4 of the 5 linemen after the 17 season or the 16 season. Got an experienced quarterback in Tyler Huntley. Even though he's just a junior, came off his true sophomore year, he's a guy that was very productive for us last year, and we're just excited to get going overall.
That's it for me here at the University of Utah Football Center. Back to you.